Tell the world, Mad Commodore is smoking and ripping games a new one. That's just a one-off for the loyal fans. Well, that's all the, well, there's not even title music, sound effects you're going to get. So, Ludicrus on the Amiga, an ST port job. And it is a ludicrous game. It was fucking full price. Well, first of all, it has jerky push scroll. Colouring in book black outline childish characters, which do not look anything like even 8-bit Japanese arcade pixel art quality. The animation is quite nice, but as you can see, under his feet there, your gladiator, he's not even in a static position when he moves. They probably did some pencil sketches and digitised them and coloured them in by hand. Well, there is a few colours on there, but it only looks like it looks like an EGA game, if I'm honest. And to be very brutally honest, I've seen better 1986, 1987 Atari ST 16 colour cartoon pictures drawn with neochrome. Background is heavily divvied. Personally, I was doing better pixel art with D-Paint 2 back then on my Amiga 1000. This is not something anybody needed to buy. The coding is Blitz basic quality at best. It's not skid marks type Blitz basic coding either, which I play tested, by the way. It is actually an ST port job, which I've said, because that does actually have software samples, even though they do fuck up after a while. And obviously the same push scroll jerk off coding for the scrolling, and the graphics, they do more or less look the same, especially the backgrounds, but certainly it don't look like there's twice the number of colours. Sound is pathetic. The sound effects are a bit and you know, I've played VCS games with more atmospheric sound effects, to be honest. Star Raiders, one for a start. There is no music, like I've said. Now the other thing is, you will notice that the background is completely static. None of the people drawn in the background crowds fucking move. Zero fucking animation on them. The animation on the characters is alright. They just could have been a bit more, you know, 16-bit arcade quality pixel art. But, you know, lack of talent, as usual, always a problem on the Amiga and the ST. What else can you say about it, really? So what about the gameplay then? Well, it's like when you get like one of those mediocre or shit beat 'em ups and you keep doing the same sweep move over and over. It's very boring, and eventually you get to the next opponent. Repeat, rinse and fucking blow your head out with a fucking shotgun. Not telling you to do that, I'm saying that's what I would do. Don't try and get me on that shit. You need at least 3-5 buttons for games that entertain you for more than 5 minutes with this button mashing bullshit. There's no energy bars at all, no hits, nothing. There's no stats at all on the screen. It's very shit coding. Now some people say it's alright, it's pretty good for 1989. Well, no! Sword of Sedan is a 1988 game, let's not forget that. And it shows rubbish like this for what it is, an abomination of a game for technically stunning hardware. Well, back in the 80s anyway. The people who made this game would have been more useful to society if they were employed as shelf stackers in the supermarket. There are always empty shelves in stores for things people need to buy, like toilet paper, which ironically this piece of shit is something you didn't need to buy. Let's be honest, it's a fucking PD game with some nice animations that weren't coloured in very well. And I won't buy it for £2 because it's fucking boring. The only Gladiator game on Amiga you should be playing is fucking Global Gladiators. Net!